Welcome back to the Review 5 Minutes channel. At the end of episode 103, after Situnan parted ways with Wang Lin, the two of them each went on their own journey into the distance. Time passed. Standing on the star compass, moving further and further away, Wang Lin finally saw before him a magnificent and mysterious planet. Heaven Fate Planet. Looking at it, he took a deep breath and muttered to himself, "Heaven Fate Planet. Wang Lin has arrived." With that, he accelerated at astonishing speed and flew straight ahead. However, just as he drew near, from within the colorful seven-colored mist, the figure of a man suddenly appeared and asked, "Do you have a message?" Wang Lin glanced at him and calmly replied, "No." The man frowned and said sharply, "No message, no invitation. You must leave at once." Wang Lin hesitated for a moment, then slowly spoke. "My invitation comes from Senior Tian Yun Zi." The man looked at him for a while. "You came from Suzaku Planet?" Wang Lin nodded silently. Without another word, the man formed a hand seal. Immediately, a cloud appeared beneath Wang Lin, lifting him up and carrying him toward the distance. "Go on. Senior Tian Yun Zi has been waiting for you," the man said faintly. His figure then vanished. Not long after, the majestic site of Heaven Fate Sect appeared before Wang Lin's eyes, with towering ancient buildings stretching across the land. Taking a deep breath, Wang Lin's body turned into a streak of white light, and he rushed forward. Soon, he arrived at the great gate of the sect. Just as he was about to step in, a distant voice echoed, "The one approaching, halt!" Wang Lin stopped, clasped his hands respectfully, and said, "Wang Lin of Suzaku Planet greets Senior Tian Yun Zi." The voice responded, "To meet your master, you must first undergo the 3 trials. The human trial tests the Dao Heart. The earth trial reveals your cultivation through the number of immortal guardians you can defeat. The heaven trial tests your comprehension of intent realms. Do you accept?" Wang Lin's eyes gleamed. "Why would I not dare?" As soon as his words fell, a vortex appeared before him. Without delay, he stepped inside. Elsewhere, under a great Bodhi tree, 3 figures were watching Wang Lin. Among them was none other than Tian Yun Zi himself. A disciple beside him asked, "Master, he is merely a nominal disciple. Must he really go through all 3 gates?" Tian Yun Zi replied calmly, "This is someone who moved my heart centuries ago. For him to reach this level today is no easy matter. Since he has entered my eyes, this is his fortune. If he passes the 3 trials, bring him to the Ziyun Pavilion." With that, Tian Yun Zi's figure disappeared. After he left, another disciple chuckled softly. "Ziyun Pavilion. Interesting." The one beside him asked curiously, "Chushidi, what's so interesting about it?" He answered, "Senior brother, you dwell in the Purple Heaven Pavilion, I in the Purple Dream Pavilion, both reserved only for true disciples. Before long, Ziyun Pavilion will be renamed Zilin Pavilion. Wang Lin is indeed talented. If even Master was moved to accept him, it is only natural. Would it not be good for us to gain another fellow disciple? Don't say one thing and think another, senior brother." With a light glance, he turned and departed. The remaining one murmured quietly, "Ziyun Pavilion. Master's arrangement is quite intriguing. Shidi Yunzi, what will you do now?" He smiled faintly, then vanished as well. Meanwhile, Wang Lin had already entered the first trial, the human trial, which tested the Dao Heart. Within the illusory space, he suddenly saw a familiar figure approaching. It was Li Muwan. After so many years, upon seeing her again, Wang Lin rushed forward with eyes full of longing. But soon he forced himself awake, muttering softly, "Dao Heart, Dao Heart." At that moment, Li Muwan smiled gently. and her figure faded away. From afar, disciples watching were astonished. If Master has not misjudged him, then this one possesses extraordinary wisdom. Interesting. Back then, even Yun Zi could only persist in questioning the Dao for 67 days. I wonder how long this one can last. The kind-looking youth stroked his chin, staring into the distance. Wang Lin had already stepped into the second trial, the Earth Trial. He found himself in a land of molten lava, the air trembling with heat. Suddenly, a red figure emerged from the void and declared, "I am one of the 10 guardians of the Earth Trial. Defeat me to continue forward." With a roar, he charged at Wang Lin. But it didn't take long before Wang Lin struck him down. Unexpectedly, instead of waiting for the next guardian, Wang Lin's calm voice echoed, "I forfeit the Earth Trial." In an instant, his figure vanished from the trial. Under the Bodhi tree, the observing disciples exchanged puzzled looks. Now, Wang Lin arrived at the third gate, the Heaven Trial.